All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the second week of the SEL Rocket League Fall Season Premier Division. My name is Syntax, and with me, as always, every week, it's my main man. It's Nukes. How are you feeling this week? Are you feeling well?
Pretty good, pretty good. What about yourself?
I'm feeling fine as well. Thank you. So, welcome everyone in the chat who's already here. We got two series for you as a special treat for you guys. It's going to be two banger games. Hopefully, first, we're going to have mYinsanity going up against Edelweiss, two very strong teams in Switzerland. And the second series should also be very interesting, which is ArcticGaming versus the Rocket Felines. So, this time we're going to have two games. So, lots of games, lots of entertainment, lots of esports for you guys. And I hope you're ready for it. So, just going into the first game, mYinsanity versus Edelweiss. We, of course, have Timo, Stephiroy, and Psycho. We're going up against, on the other hand, Sefer, Mirwing, and Louis P. I think all of the main players are playing today. So, Nukes, any first initial thoughts going into this matchup?
Well, currently I think there's like a clear crown, crown spot. One of the top two teams that we have here today to cast. So, mYinsanity though has the potential to maybe get an upset. So it could go either way.
Yeah, we know that Safari is a little bit sick at the moment. Hopefully he can perform, but I think definitely, of course, Edelweiss the clear favorite here. I believe mYinsanity could have the power to take a few games, maybe one or two of them. It's rather unlikely. It could be a sweep in my head as well. I think mYinsanity, we saw them last week as well. They did have a few mistakes in their gameplay. It wasn't as clean as what Edelweiss is showing us most of the time. So we'll have to see how both of these teams are feeling today. mYinsanity could definitely take some games here, but they're gonna have to really give it their all. If they want to do so. An upset is always possible, as we have experienced over those last few years here in the Swiss esports scene. But Edelweiss, I think, the clear favorite here, of course. So, any scoreline prediction on your side?
Well, if mYinsanity pulls the same gameplay they had last week, then probably a 3-0.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna be around a 3-1, maybe a 3-2, if mYinsanity plays the top game today.
Okay, I can see that. Definitely, we'll have to see. I guess it really depends on the defensive of mYinsanity. If they can really put some pressure on as well in the front. It's always a mental game also going up against such a team as Edelweiss. So we'll have to see how they're feeling, and I'll have to check. I think the players are ready so far, so I think we'll head right into the game. So guys, also give us your predictions of the scoreline in the chat, and we'll head right into the first game here of mYinsanity versus Edelweiss, and we'll see how this one will play out. Best of fives, of course, as always. Tonight, as we said, it's going to be two best of fives. We're going to see Arctic and Rocket Felines after. But first, we have these guys. And we actually do see Sefer on the pitch, which is very good to see. And we'll see how these teams can start off the series here. As Safari with a miss off the sidewall. We'll leave it to Psycho off the backboard, but easily cleared away by Mirror, as mYinsanity starting to rack up some pressure here in the front. Sefer with the demo in the middle to Psycho won't do too much damage here on the play of mYinsanity. Psycho already back, getting the defense there. Louis P with a miss, leaves it to Mirror. Good shot off the corner there at the goal, but saved away by the mYinsanity side. Stefaroy, that's...
have shown right now some very good defensive rotation that we haven't seen last week, so they're not overcommitting too far. They have one man back all the times, and I'm jinxing it because Costa's curse.
You are.
Hey, my bad. But it hasn't looked too bad so far from mYinsanity, but there's an unfortunate mistake there. Luis always sees the opportunity to score a goal, so nicely done from him.
Absolutely. First one in the books for the Edelweiss side here. As mYinsanity tries to counter that, of course. Mirroring off the ceiling into the middle to Lewis with the shot. Will be wide.
Flip reset.
Oh, double flip reset. Does he have it?
Oh.
Not quite. That was a good attempt for him to bring it into the middle, but now Edelweiss are the ones who have to rush back into defense, but they will do so. That's fair. Can keep this one out. So far 50-50, pretty equal into the middle, but Mirrorwing will be the one advancing with the ball. And Edelweiss again playing the pressure game. 50-50 high into the middle, could be a chance. Mirrorwing takes it slow to Lewis, maybe. That's a bit of an awkward touch, leaves it right to Timo now with the air dribble. What can he do with it? Not enough boost for the flip reset. No pinch as well. Psycho, high shot, double commit from the Edelweiss side. Now mYinsanity the ones trying to put on the pressure and try to keep it that way, but Luis P will bring it right back. That's looking good so far. The double tap will not be there, sadly, for him. And so far, no second goal in this game, number one. But yeah, both teams doing some good pressure, but Edelweiss definitely on the more dangerous side so far.
Yeah, Edelweiss, you know, even if you play good as a team, they're individually just very strong players. And
oh, Mirror with the second one already.
I mean, Lewis just, you know, going for a speedy touch into the middle with the demo as well, and Mirror with a nice shot into the top right corner. You know, when all three players are that fast and that powerful, it's going to be a pretty hard game.
Absolutely. 2-0 down are mYinsanity. They do have a little bit of time left, 2 minutes of course, which is more than enough in Rocket League. Luis P now, ooh, dangerous pass into the middle, but none of his teammates were there to receive it. It's fair, that's a good pass, a little bit too much power on that one for his teammate to get it. Luis P off the sidewall into the top left corner. What a beautiful shot, and Edelweiss is taking this one away, and mYinsanity maybe still warming up a little bit.
Definitely, yeah, with 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left to go, excuse me. Edelweiss just put on a lot of pressure already. mYinsanity has to kind of counter that. Haven't really found the opening spot for...
Oh,
maybe... Okay, I guess not. Luis P is just a wall by himself in the goal. So, yeah, if you can't get past one, it's gonna be pretty hard to get past all three of them.
yeah.
So...
Ooh, now.
Okay, all three players are up. It's an open net.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been the opportunity. Nobody in net for Edelweiss, but Timo was not able to bring that one into the middle for his teammates. But they are still up, trying to make something happen. Luis P again, trying to go for these fancy flip resets. Not this time though. Stefaroy. Timo with the pass up front. Stefaroy does have the time. What can he do with it? Good at passing opportunity, but the pinch will bring it right back into the blue half. Left for Timo. Gets the double touch, but Mirror now over two with the double tap. Bouncing into the goal. That's the fourth one for Edelweiss. And, ooh, this is looking harsher and harsher the longer it goes on.
Yeah, mYinsanity looking like they're a bit overly getting pressured by Edelweiss a little bit too much. Can't really keep up with the pace that they can bring. So when mYinsanity goes for a play, you know, they go for very fast touches and just try to get it in goal as fast as possible. As
ooh, oh my god, the save! I thought that would be in definitely. Lewis is such a beast, but the save from Psycho was just as nice as the shot attempt. Psycho now on the counter attack. Good pass into the middle to Timo, but Sefer is
Oh, it's rule
faster.
number 1. It's rule number 1.
Oh, on the goal line even. Stefro and Luis P in a face-off, but Sefer will make quick work of the 2v2 here as he brings it into the middle of the 50 with Timo. But yeah, always a pleasure to see a good rule number 1. A lot of honor in there, and I'm glad the players respect the game. So yeah, but 5-0 for Edelweiss, and pretty much seems like this one's in the books.
Yeah, definitely. mYinsanity maybe has to get like 1 or 2 goals just to get the momentum and their mentality straight, you know. But yeah, it does seem like maybe Psycho has the opportunity here. He took it. That's a 5-1 already with 6 seconds left to go. Maybe this is the start to a new beginning.
Yeah, I mean, this game they can pretty much forget, but that's a good way to head into the second one. Psycho scoring one for themselves. Maybe we get some of that mentality back, and we'll see how that goes. But yes, Edelweiss, we talked about it last week already. It's all about the confident play, and the way they're playing right now is super confident. They have a lot of passing plays. They're going for these flip resets, for these creative plays, and yeah, you pretty much only do that if you're really confident about yourself. That's what Edelweiss is doing, and a confident Edelweiss is a very scary one. I want to say so. mYinsanity, they have some work to do here, going into the second game. I think most of the time it was just Edelweiss that was faster to all of this plays. They were intercepting the passes from mYinsanity, and yeah, the speed was just higher with the Edelweiss side.
Yeah. I think mYinsanity, they did pretty okay at the beginning. They were able to keep up with the pace a little bit. In the middle of the game, they started like kind of drifting off, and Edelweiss took opportunity of that. And the last minute or so, mYinsanity kind of got back into their rotation, you know, got the communication straight probably, and got their last goal. So maybe mYinsanity still might take a game.
Absolutely, it's just the start. We always have to play at least 3 games in the series, so we'll see how the next one plays out as we head into game number 2 here. And mYinsanity trying to fight back. Off the kickoff, possession is with the MYI side. Miss off the back from Sefer, but Timo could not make good use of that. Psycho trying to play this one out. Goes off the ceiling. Timo cannot contest. And that's a good clear from Sefer, but will just again leave the ball in possession of Luis P as he takes it off the wall, looking dangerous. Oh my goodness, the dunk, the 50 goes perfectly into the net. Look at this control. Perfect timing.
From his own corner to the other side, got the 50 on net.
Yeah, that's just beautiful. Beautiful work from Luis P here, getting the first one on the board in game number 2. And mYinsanity again have to fight back, and they're struggling to do so. Psycho with a good try into shot, not on target, but the follow-up is good from Timo, and this time they will come back a bit faster and get that first goal, which must feel good. Zefroy, he got all 3 players to commit, and Sefer could not be there with the recovery. So yeah, mYinsanity equalizes the game pretty quickly.
Yeah, you don't often see that Edelweiss just triple commits like that, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's showing that they're a little bit overconfident in this game, which might, you know, backfire at the end. So they have to watch out a little bit, you know, kind of bumping each other, which isn't a good thing either. So mYinsanity could take advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, you always have to watch not to get too overconfident, or these mistakes will come out. That's again a nice passing play from Stefro to Psycho, and the placement of the shot is good and will take out the last defender. And mYinsanity in the lead for the first time here in the series.
Very nicely done from the nice team play as well. Stefro got past Mirror, puts a nice pass into the middle, not being egotistical. So very nicely done from them.
mYinsanity in the lead, and Edelweiss trying to fight back right away. That's again a dangerous play. Safari will turn for this, but 50-50 will leave possession for Steffiroy here. Tries to make something happen off the side while Psycho will take it. Cannot bring that into the middle. Mirror will play back. But again, this is in possession of mYinsanity. Just gave it away. And that's what the both teams are kind of doing at the moment. Just passing the ball back and forth. And we'll see who can set up the next play. P will be faster on that one. Psycho takes it into the corner. Cannot get it past the offense. Eyeball Stepheroy full boost. Did he get the reset? He did, and can even block the ball. Well done from him. Edelweiss still trying to get in. Another good save from Timo.
I swear I've seen more flip resets than goals in this series already. So, you know, the next one is there. Oof. They're just freestyling at this moment, so it's kind of like a freestyle 3v3 that we're seeing here.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
all of them very mechanically gifted players. So let's see, maybe we will see some bangers in this series.
Hopefully so. Definitely a lot of confidence shining from all these players right now. Let's see what they can do with that. Mir beats out one into the air. Lewis maybe into the middle to Sefer. He will come. The shot will be good. And that's a very beautiful combination from the Edelweiss side to get another one in and equalize the game here to 2-2. Still a little bit over 2 minutes left though.
Psycho might have actually had that one, but unfortunate bump there into Stepheroy, which is not really good. You can't leave so much space for a team like Edelweiss because they can score and make a passing play happen out of any angle. Just as I'm saying it, Mirror just with a nice double tap from the side.
That's a sick read from Mirrorwing. That's so sick. Well, Edelweiss back again with those sick goals, and you said we'd see some bangers, and it seems to be true.
Yeah, definitely. 2 minutes left to go. There might still be some, you know, triple reset musties or something. I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll see something crazy.
Oh, that's a good first touch there, but cannot get past the two defenders in net. Mirrorwing in possession, no boost though on his counter. Timo's up maybe with the redirect. That's a good one. The follow-up from Psycho is very dangerous, but Edelweiss able to keep it out so far. And Stepheroy
nice.
just comes in with the flick, and Mir in or Lewis in the goal. Did not expect him to be that fast on the goal, and yeah, Stepheroy with the element of surprise, getting the equalizer again for the 3-3.
A lot better looking than last game for Team mYinsanity with 1.5 minutes left to go. Already an equalizer, so Edelweiss not really that dangerous as they were before. They kind of just take every single opportunity they get, you know.
So many goals scored already in this game, and these teams are fighting back and forth, trying to get in the lead, but it gets taken away from them after a very short time. All the time. Let's see. mYinsanity now again the ones to fight back. They've equalized it twice before in the match. Can they do it a third time and maybe get into the lead once more? Shot. A little bit of miscommunication there. Shot could have been good from Stepheroy, but the one touch messed him up a little bit. Psycho off the backboard, no danger so far. Luis P will control that, but doesn't have any boost. Will leave the ball to his teammates. Fair will take over control. Psycho, that's looking good. None of his teammates are up though, so Fair will be quite fast on that one. Stepheroy now with the control. Bit dangerous there, leaves it to Sefer. Another one off the backboard. The follow-up from Mirrorwing is good as well. And the placement of all the shots are really on point here from Edelweiss. And yeah, Mirror always seems to find his way into the net with the ball. And that's 30 seconds left now. And mYinsanity, after a very good game so far, it's looking grim with 2 goals down.
Yeah, very nicely done from Edelweiss once again, you know, just playing it to the backboard one by one, dismantling the mYinsanity defense. and just with a nice shot from Mirror, which is almost unsavable even if you're in net. So doesn't look very promising for mYinsanity.
Another good save, but Mirror will be there. If the save is not good enough, and that's the 6-3. After such a close game, it still ends in a 3-goal lead, or maybe more. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the power kind of went out after the second half of the game, and Edelweiss in their known very dominant form again, just scoring all the goals they can get. And as the timer will run out, this one will definitely be the second one for the Edelweiss side, and they're already on match point now, and a bit sad after a good start from mYinsanity. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it wasn't really big mistakes, but just a lot of pressure coming in, and yeah, some good passing plays, which was enough for the Edelweiss side this time. And but yeah, still a bit sad for mYinsanity. I think they could have maybe taken this away. They only have one more chance now, or they have to win 3 best of ones, you could say, to get the win. And Edelweiss probably not looking to play too many more games. They're probably thinking, okay, we'll get one more and we're out of here. So yeah, we'll have to see how mYinsanity is feeling. They have to be feeling a bit confident after that start, though.
Yeah, Edelweiss already came in with a lot of confidence. I think they just knew, you know. mYinsanity, I think it's just with any team that you're kind of unsure when you're gonna go against a roster like Edelweiss. So, you know, there's gonna be a lot of pressure coming in. They've played phenomenal games today. Mirror and Louis P on top level, I feel like. Zafair with a nice supporting side as well. So mYinsanity has to. They found the goals. They just have to find their defense as well.
Yeah, absolutely. As we are heading into game number 3, you can see Edelweiss, for anyone joining in right away, 2-0 up in the series. They only have to win one more, and it will be a done deal for them here in this week number 2 game. Woo! But that's a strong start, and I'm just asking, where is the defense from the Edelweiss side? Zafair
went for the boost.
Louis P and Zafair going for the side boosts, and which leaves the goal right open for a shot. And yeah, that's definitely the start that mYinsanity needed to get into this one.
Yeah, very good start for them, but oof, almost already conceded back to it. But yeah, you have to keep on saving those shots that Edelweiss will bring for 4 minutes straight now. So if they can intercept the balls quick and not let Mirror double touch anything, I think that would be pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good start so far. They have to keep it up though. High pass. Timo with enough boost. And you definitely have to have enough boost or good boost control and management if you play against Edelweiss. They like to play very high in the air and with a lot of boost usage. So yeah, be ready for them to take your boosts and starve you. So we'll see if they can do that here and maybe get back the equalizer that way. Zafair will play it into the side. Timo off the wall, but none of his teammates ready for that one. Zafair with another boomer kind of catches Zafair off guard. Can't really take it off the backboard, but the touch from Louis B enough to keep this one out. Zafair with a miss. Mirror also going past it, but Louis is there to calmly take it away. So far, so good for the mYinsanity side.
Is it just me, or is Edelweiss kind of overcommitting a little bit? You know, I see a lot of double commits and not real, like they kind of miscommunicate, hesitate a little bit, which is not really what I'm used to seeing from the Edelweiss side. Still putting on the pressure, but mYinsanity a lot better at holding it together this time.
Yeah, yeah, they're maybe trying to force their way into the goal, but you're definitely right. I mean, we've always seen a couple of mistakes because all these players are so fast, and even with a few mistakes, their speed is so much faster than the rest of the teams that it most of the times works out. And Mir with a nice placement off the pass from Sefer. Stefroy actually gets it one more over, and Mir with a good placement. Timo almost gets it out, even gets a piece of it, but it's not enough. And the game is equalized again with half the game left to play here. And Edelweiss definitely doesn't want to go into game 4. We'll see what mYinsanity has to say about that. Mirror off the sidewall, good touch from him. Can't really follow that up once more. Psycho will play it out. This piece, fair, we'll call it, but can't get it. Double commit again off the sidewall. Oof, now they have to rush back into the defense. Psycho misses though. Timo with the amazing save. Psycho actually there with the read. Ooh, mYinsanity's holding everything out right now. Psycho flicks it over one. Still has control. Nice turnaround into the middle. The pass. Timo not quite there. Luis P, the fake was enough to get the player to overextend. Now Sfer tries to get off the backboard once again, but Psycho's there to take it away. Luis P with another shot. Oh my god. Even gets a second touch on it, but still mYinsanity is holding strong so far. They're kind of glued at the goal line at the moment, and that's so dangerous.
Yeah, it seems like Edelweiss just coming in with a lot of heat. Just a lot of heat. mYinsanity can't really keep up with it. They're going for kind of power play style. Just getting the boost management, the boost control on their own half. Luis going for something mechanical here. Steffer with a nice block though. Puts it to the side. Fair puts it back into the middle. Nice block from Timo. Mirror puts it to the side. Goes for a second touch. Psycho puts it into the middle. Timo puts it high for Steffer. Steffer goes for a touch. Timo has control, but a nice block from Zafir.
Yeah, the juice is definitely there on the side of Edelweiss. I mean, the pressure phase we just saw. Yeah, I was a bit worried for the mYinsanity side, but they were able to get back out of it without conceding a goal. 30 seconds left, and if Edelweiss or if any teams scores one in this remaining time, it's going to be tough for the other to come back. So we'll see if we'll get into overtime or if anyone can take this game home. Good pass into the middle, but Psycho was not quite ready for that one. 50-50 off the sidewall. That's a good shot in off the crossbar for Steffi. That's a bit devastating. That's a good demo on Mirror though, just to keep it safe. And one last chance for Sefer. We'll fake out one. Luis keeps it up. Ooh, Steffi gets a piece of it. That was so close. And Timo will be the one dropping it down. First overtime of the series, and mYinsanity's closest chance so far to get a game off of Edelweiss, and it could be their last chance because Edelweiss already a match point. Nice try there from Psycho, and mYinsanity definitely on their toes right now. They do not want to make any mistakes right here. Mirror with a good read off the backboard. Stefroy tries to get something into the middle. Timo with a good 50. Plays it high. Fair misses. Can't get the touch. Oh, off the backboard. Timo. Mirror was a bit too slow on that one. And after that first miss, he is able to recover and get that one in after 30 seconds. 2-1. mYinsanity takes a game.
They stay alive. They stay alive. Very nicely done from Timo. Never, well, not never, but haven't seen a Dooms edition in a very long time. So
it was kind of fire.
Yeah, it was kind of fire. It was. The initial, let's call it fake. You know,
we'll call it that.
Yeah, it's a tactical fake that he did very nicely, and he finished it off with a nice Dooms dish, which looked pretty neat. Not sure why Mir didn't commit to that ball though. Maybe he wanted to take control of it, but Timo is speedy as well. You know, they can't underestimate him. So mYinsanity did very well to keep up with Edelweiss in this game. You know, only conceding one goal this time. So mYinsanity could take another game if they keep playing like this.
I mean, it looked good so far. They were able to score one right away off the start and keep Edelweiss out. they did have some very dangerous phases where Edelweiss was definitely knocking on the door of the goal line. So but they were able to keep him out. So if mYinsanity can keep it up, we'll see. Maybe we'll go into a game 5. We'll have to find out as the players are ready for game number 4. And yeah, Edelweiss still have to play another one here. Can't go home quite yet. Another 5 minutes on the clock, and mYinsanity trying to fight back to get their first win here in the fall season of the Swiss Esports League. Hot start for them so far. First shot already on target. One demo out, but Sefer will take it high and mirror into the corner. Steffi Roy, that's a nice touch. Timo with another tactical fake.
Yes.
So far,
exactly.
this time it didn't work out. Psycho, that's a good 50 for him. Edelweiss just trying to keep the possession here. Lewis P waiting for the boost, not successful, but he is able to get a nice clear out, buy his team some time. Double demo onto Stefroy and Mirror, actually. Short 2v2 for the two teams. Lewis P, that's a nice touch to bring it out. Goes off the sidewall, demos Timo, but Timo gets the touch, and Stefroy will take over this one. Timo, actually a nice spawn for him, but still none of the teams successful with any attempts to get closer to the goal line. Stefroy, Mirror with the control now, tries to get a fake, but Psycho reads him right. And yeah, so far mYinsanity keeps it competitive, and looks like a very close fight, and the defense is there right away. So yeah, mYinsanity definitely here to take a fight against one of the best teams, if not the best team in Switzerland.
Definitely, they're putting a good fight right now. They're putting on pressure, but also they're defending very well. They're clearing the balls. They're taking control over the ball as well, which is pretty good. They haven't really done that in the first game, so now they're not conceding that hard anymore as they did in the first game, and are putting up a lot of pressure for Edelweiss as well.
3 minutes on the clock here in game number 4, and no goals have been scored. That's the longest without a goal so far in the series. Lewis P. Good control from him. Pinched off the sidewall. Will get another one actually into the middle. Mirror is not quite with him, and Timo will try to take over the play. Good 50-50 into the middle. Steffi Roy with the side flip. I'm not sure if he meant to do that one. Leaves Lewis P in possession. The flip reset actually gets it over one, but Timo secures it so far. Sefer, another touch into the middle. Psycho chasing this one. Will not get a piece of it. Pass to Sefer. Intercepted by Steffi Roy. And this is really a hard fight between those teams. Another chance here for Edelweiss to get in, but Lewis P in the middle will get down. Sefer has to rush back here. Will drop in front of the goal line, but Sefer is fast enough to get it past. Steffi Roy. That's actually a good demo. The double touch. Timo a bit late on the afterburner there, trying to get the second touch, but not quite.
Is Boost camping the new meta, or is Lewis P just that confident in his teammates?
Yeah, I think he's just trolling. I think he knows they probably can win this, but yeah, so far it didn't hurt them too much, but you can definitely get caught out. Well, they actually got caught out once getting those boosts, so they have to watch out a little bit for that. 1.5 minutes. That's a banger from Mirror off the crossbar, and both teams just fighting and fighting to make something happen. Oh, Lewis gets it over one. Yeah, Lewis is just so mechanical. It's very fun to watch him play. If he scores those goals or not, it's just very nice to see how he plays and how he handles the ball. But yeah, so far it didn't help him in any way to get those goals. Still 0-0 on the scoreline, and the time is ticking down. Less than a minute left here for mYinsanity to take another chance for game 5.
Luis P, I think when I just watch him play, I feel like every touch that he does feels intentional. So like if he touches a ball and goes, and he can just go for an air dribble after that, which is which is something that I can't do for sure. So it's like a next level type of control that you don't really see in everyday Rocket League. So Luis P bring into roster like this.
Oh my goodness! Wow, what a save from Edelweiss.
Very close here.
Amazing. Yeah, Luis P definitely a great pickup for the Edelweiss side. Timo, one last chance. Sefer will keep it up. Takes it over one.
Oh,
now it's with the dangerous man, Luis. We talked about him. Double touch. And mirror! Oh my goodness. The 0-second goal. And Luis P just says, GG's, I'm out of here. He makes it happen. And mirror with the follow-up. Wow, that's definitely not how mYinsanity wanted this to end. But it did. And what an amazing performance, what an amazing play. And we just talked about Luis. We saw his control. We saw it right there in the end when it mattered most. He got his team the play that they needed, and Mirwing there to back him up to take the W home. And yeah, that's the 3-1 win to Edelweiss, and the second 3-1 or 1-3 loss for mYinsanity in the season after the game versus Coconutters last week. So you could say mYinsanity faced the strongest opponents of the season in the first 2 weeks. So they got that done now. It's maybe not done how they want it, but yeah, now they have to face kind of the lower half of the standings. So tough games for mYinsanity in those first 2 weeks here, but Edelweiss again proves that they're just a dominant monster in the Swiss scene. And yeah, even if they made some mistakes, some double commits, some miscommunications, their speed is just unmatched still. And they make it so tough for you to get anything past. mYinsanity had a great fight. In the last game, they held them until 0 seconds, which is just very unfortunate for them. Also in the second last game, where they got the win, they played very well. So don't count mYinsanity out. Don't underestimate them. They just really held up strong against Edelweiss. But yeah, it's always going to be tough to get three games off them in one series. And yeah, they proved that again today.
Yeah, mYinsanity was hanging on by a thin thread for most of the game. It was very unfortunate. I would have liked to see a game 5. Not gonna lie, it was getting kind of close. mYinsanity pretty much had a very good fight. It wasn't a bad performance. It was very nicely. It was they executed every play very nicely. So mYinsanity looked like they knew what they were doing most of the time. So that's a pretty good thing.
Absolutely. So congrats to Edelweiss. And guys, before you head off, today's special day, we're gonna have 2 series to show you guys. So after a short break, we'll show you the second game of today, which is going to be ArcticGaming versus Rocket Felines. I think 2 teams which I would also rate pretty close, rather close to each other, standings wise, or tier wise. So we'll see how that goes. Rocket Felines just won a spot in the last TSS Challenger Cup, so definitely trying to fight their way back into the top of Switzerland, and we'll see if they can prove themselves today. So guys, we're gonna have a short break, and after that we're heading right into ArcticGaming versus the Rocket Felines. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a short break, and I hope to see you back then as well. We'll be back in a second. Alright guys, and we are back with the second series of tonight. Thanks for staying with us. It's going to be ArcticGaming going up against the Rocket Felines after we just saw Edelweiss take down mYinsanity in a 3-1 series. mYinsanity holding up very strongly, I have to say, against such a strong team as Edelweiss, but not quite enough today. Guys, good to see you. Quickly going into the game, we have the two rosters in ArcticGaming. We will see Toyf, Pipifax, and Kassalian. And on the other side, we have the Rocket Felines with Aroli. And this time, Pertek is not playing. It's going to be Casper. And together with Tapsy, of course. So we haven't seen the Rocket Felines roster too much. We saw them win the TCS Challenger Cup to get a spot in the relegation, or to try to get a spot into the relegation, and now they are trying to fight their way into the top of the Premier Division and to show what they can do. Nukes, any thoughts going into the matchup?
Well, I think it's gonna be a pretty weird one because Kassalian, the player of ArcticGaming, used to be the coach of Rocket Felines a while back. So now it's like basically teacher versus student type of thing, So if Rocket Felines can't take this game, that could be an upset, I think.
Yeah, definitely some stories between the two teams. Of course, I think ArcticGaming, we could count them as the favorite here. But Rocket Felines, with the new roster, we haven't seen them too much, or I personally haven't seen them too much on the pitch. So very interested to see how they can go up against Arctic. Arctic, the last couple of weeks and months, always have been kind of in the middle of the pack, I would say, of the top teams. So Rocket Felines definitely try to also take a spot in that region. So we'll see how that goes. Any prediction from your side going into this matchup?
I think it's gonna be a 3-2 for Arctic.
Okay. Yeah, I think it also could be a very close series between the two teams. I hope it will be, so we can see some more Rocket League, or as much Rocket League as we can here for you guys today. Yeah, I would give the edge to Arctic. Rocket Felines. I'm definitely not counting them out. So wouldn't be surprised if they take it home today. I would still give the edge, kind of out of experience, to the Arctic side, but it's always better if the players can speak for themselves. So I think they are ready, and we'll head right into the matchup for you guys. So first game between ArcticGaming and the Rocket Felines, and what I'm kind of looking out for is Casper, because he's a player I know very, very little about. So maybe he's the surprise factor here. Maybe he can show us something new.
I have some inside knowledge,
Okay.
No, I just scrimmed a lot with Rocket Felines, with different esports, and I have seen Casper play a couple of times.
Yeah.
He is a very strong pickup. He has like this very good striker role, where Tapsy and Aroli are like two of the supporting players, and I think as one of the new teams coming in, Rocket Felines is probably the better better team, basically, just as team-based gaming.
Okay.
So other teams might go for solo plays and stuff like that, but Rocket Felines is a very team-driven team. So
okay, looking or sounding promising so far, and we'll see what the players can show. Casper, the man we talked about, on the ball, playing it off the sidewall. Tapsy trying to get another touch, and Casper is right there to follow him up. That's a beautiful combination. 1-2-1. Casper, nice redirection into the goal to get the first one on the board for the Rocket Felines. Casper, so far, he didn't, he proved you right so far, we could say. as being the strong pickup. And ArcticGaming already now trying or having to fight back here. Casalian controls the ball. Good flick, gets it past one. Casper will play to the sidewall. PPFax, high ball off the backboard. Casper's there to play it away. The ball still in possession of the Arctic side. Tapsy tries to get a 50-50 and a miss from Aroli there. The ball just bounced off the crossbar. It was pretty tough to read off the ceiling there. Couldn't get a piece of it. Casalian is right there to put it away, and that's the equalizer for the Arctic side. Three minutes left to play here. Ooh, this Rocket Felines already go for some more aggression here. Casper will take control of this one, dodges the demo from 2. Just barely gets past him. Now that's a good passing opportunity. Pass to Casalian is on point. And he's right there to put it away. Very well spotted opportunity from Tooth there. And Casalian very consistent and a good shot from him to take the lead now. Rocket Felines, for the first time, they're the ones to fight back.
Yeah, not a very good start for them. Arctic has not looked very promising at the beginning, but now look a lot stronger, putting in a lot of pressure. On the Rocket Feline side, Casper going in for those aggressive plays, but the defense is not quite 100% there yet. I think both of these teams are offensively very strong, but Arctic might overtake Rocket Felines because of their defensive skill that they have as well. That Rocket Felines might be lacking a little bit. So it's gonna be a little bit tough. There's a lot of pressure coming out from the Arctic side against them, so
yeah, we'll have to find out and let the players speak for themselves here. ArcticGaming still in the lead. Toif tries to get one off the sidewall. Aroli in possession, tries to get something past defense into the middle, but close from him. Casper takes it high up in the air. Toif is right there, but can't really follow it up. No boost in the tank. Aroli plays it to the left side. Will follow up once more, and Tapsy will be the next man to challenge. Gets a piece of it. Casper, good speed from him though. Dangerous one right above the goal. PPFax will play it into the corner. Ooh, Casper, that's a bit awkward for him. Aroli can't take over. That's a good 50 just to keep it safe. Casper gets the 100 boost pickup. See what he can do with it. If he can put it to good use here. Rocket Feline still struggling to find another one. That's awkward. Casper cannot get to it again. And the 50-50 goes right in. PPFax to Toif. Oh, and he even gets the bump and a touch on to the goal. Well spotted from Toif not to go for the shot, but for the demo it worked out great for them. And 2-goal lead now on the ArcticGaming side. Rocket Felines have to fight back fast if they want to make something happen here in this game. Again, goal is open, defense not there. And these are the overcommitments. I know you want to score goals, guys, but you really can't just forget the defense here. Casper trying to get back in time, but no chance for him. 3-goal lead, 40 seconds left. This one is looking grim for the Rocket Felines in game 1.
yeah, kind of a lot of pressure. Well, there was a lot of pressure from the Arctic side. They didn't really, like, Rocket Felines didn't really have time to readjust to that setting after the first goal. So I think they just weren't ready that the Arctic will come out with speed like this. So Rocket League.
I got you as well. I'm not the only one.
Rocket Felines, sorry, have to keep up their speed a little bit. Their rotation seems to be fine, and they are going for some nice passing plays, but they need to be a lot faster with their plays, or else Arctic will just run through them.
Yeah, Arctic taking home game number 1. And Rocket Freelance, maybe it's just a story like with mYinsanity before. Maybe they're still trying to get into the series. Maybe they need some more time to feel how they have to counter the ArcticGaming side. And Rocket League, you can't forget, it's always also a game of adjustment and how you can adjust to your to the team on the other half of the pitch. So I'm not counting them out. The start looked good from them, I have to say. After that, they were maybe a little bit too over aggressive. Those overcommits really cost them in their defense. So that's what you also said. You said that Arctic would beat them in the defense game, and Rocket Freelance definitely have some things to work out when it comes to the back half of their field. So we'll see if they can clean that up. If they can, definitely good chances for them.
Definitely. Rocket Feline have to find their momentum quick in this game, because if Arctic already gets the first goal, that might hurt their mentality a little bit. So going for first quick goal would be very nice for the Rocket Feline side, so they can get some mental game up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we will see in the next 5 minutes.
First kickoff here in game number 2, and Arctic already going in strong in the offensive. Kasalian, that's a nice touch off the backboard. 2 misses coming out from the Rocket Feline side. That's a bit unfortunate. Not dangerous quite yet. Also one more off target. The pressure is there from the ArcticGaming side. Aroli able to bring it out. Tooth gets it past him though. Cannot get another touch into the middle. Tries to get one more, but Casper's there now. Kasalian again off the backboard. The double touch is not there. But what a... Yeah, ArcticGaming just coming in with a lot of heat here in game number 1, and the pass is good. PPFax is there to close it out, and ArcticGaming take a very quick lead and a very dominating lead in game number 1. That's just, so much pressure from them. Very, very tough for the Rocket Felines. We'll see how fast they can fight back.
Yeah, ArcticGaming just went with the hammer in real quick for a minute straight, basically. So
yeah,
a nice passing play.
Oh my goodness, they're turning up the heat as well. 1 minute played, also already 2 goals in.
That slight touch from Toy. That was a very very good touch for him. That was needed. If that player from the Rock Phoenix staff could have cleared that one with one already up in the air from the previous attack, that could have been a counter-attack goal. So very very important touch for them. But
oh my goodness,
Arctic are really turning up the heat. They're not letting the felines go into their half at this point.
Absolutely, looking really strong here. Tooth, another one, doesn't quite get to read there. Rolly tries to play it out. Casper with another touch. Tapsy with some space now, gets it past one, but no follow-up anywhere to be seen. PPFax off the corner. Casper plays it off the backboard. The follow-up from Tapsy is there, but Kasalian intercepts, and the Rolly last man back in defense. Tooth, another one into the middle, but PPFax deemed that a little bit too risky to go for it, as they're already in a very good position, so no need to risk anything. Now some pressure coming in for the Rocket Felines, but can they keep it up is the question. PPFax back again in their half of the sidewall, cannot connect with the ball. Kasalian high pass into the middle, and Tapsy tries to get it to a Rolly. Touch up front. Tapsy can keep possession, but will get them out of the way. And now the counter-attack from the ArcticGaming side. PPFax plays it up front, but just gives it away to Casper. Toif to PPFax could be dangerous. That's a great pass. Rolling up the sidewall, but a bit too high. And the last defender is fast enough. Casper now trying to play it out. PPFax, can he get a read? Not quite happening. Rocket Felines, half the game has been played, and they're still trying to find a way into the defense or past the defense of the Gaming side. So far, nothing worked out for them. The miss was a good opportunity, but last defender will save the day. Rocket Felines kind of struggling here.
Ooh, I think in the last 2 or 3 attacks, it was always the last defender who cleared the ball at the end. So both teams are getting pretty close to the other side's net at this point. Rock Felines not in that corner that they were in the start of the game, but Arctic still definitely having a lot more control over the ball than the Rock Felines do. While the Rock Felines just try to clear the ball, get the players and the ball outside of their half, while Arctic has the mentality right now to just keep it in their half and potentially score another goal.
Yeah, they definitely have to plan out their counterplay a bit more, trying to get the ball out to the other half and keep the possession rather than just giving away the ball. Arctic again in the orange half. More pressure coming out from them. PPFax will just leave it with Tapsy. That's a high ball, but easily saved away. And that's a good clear again for Kasalian. PPFax is there, tries to get a redirect, but it's into the corner. Not quite precise enough for the 3-0 yet. 50 seconds remaining, and Rocket Feline still fighting. And Arctic trying to close out the deal, and they will do so. And the pressure once again was too much for the Rocket Feline boys. Toy with the shot will close it out, and 3-0 is not looking promising for the Rocket Feline side.
Yeah, at the beginning of the series, I said that Rocket Felines might be the team that is going to be playing a lot more team-driven, but currently I see Arctic just going for 3-man plays, and it's working out for them. The first initial pass from Kasalian to Toy, who then puts it to PPFax or the other way around, and it's working. Almost Toy with another pass into the middle. Kasalian puts it high. Back to Toy. Toy with the shot. Ooh.
Beautiful. It's just a game of pressure, and Rocket Felines are not holding on here. The pass, this beautiful Toy lurking right there in the front. Shot very precise and very fast, and that's the 4-0. Rocket Felines might have to start thinking about the next game here, as the time is ticking down faster and faster. ArcticGaming not looking like they're gonna give up anytime soon here. See if they can maybe get a consolidation goal here. Maybe one just for the mentality, but 1 second on the clock and the ball will drop down. That's number 2 for the ArcticGaming side. And we saw it last series with Edelweiss against mYinsanity. MY was able to kind of find more power after Edelweiss was on match point. And we'll have to see if the Felines can do the same, as right now not looking too strong. Arctic definitely just more pressure, more shots on goal, and Rock Felines having a very hard time to get out of their own half, and they have to channel some power. Maybe the power of all the cats in the universe they can gather up for the Felines, and maybe gain some more power. But they definitely have to work on some stuff going into this next game if they don't want to go down in a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, I think if Arctic is just gonna play another game like this time with the pressure that they have coming in, I think it's already gonna be a done deal. But if they if they go into the game a little bit overconfident, like Edelweiss did last game, as you just said, that could, lose them a game. And no front or anything, but Arctic isn't exactly Edelweiss, so if Arctic gets a little too overconfident, this could still get thrown over. So they still have to be careful.
Absolutely, I totally agree. They have to watch out not to be overconfident, not to make any mistakes now that they're in such a position. But we are heading in the next game, and I think I just want to say what Rocket Felines need is a fast goal, but Arctic was almost faster than me saying that. A rolling now, passing it up front, trying to make something happen here, but Rocket Felines are under a lot of pressure already, even just mentally going into this next game. Arctic only needs one more and they will take this one home. Tapsy can't quite get to the ball. Kassalian to PPFX, misses the ball actually, which leaves it in possession for the Felines. Rolly can't really do anything with it. Casper drops it down into the middle. Good 50 for Tapsy. Maybe they can keep the possession even. Back pass to a Rolly. A bit too dangerous, a bit too risky for them. But they will keep more pressure coming. Casper with the stop shot. Nice pass to Kassalian. Tries to get it back to PPFX into the middle, but not quite there for them this time. Tooth, another one off the corner. Rolly will be intercepting this one, will be faster. Can they do something with it? Casper almost gets one on target from the corner. Tooth now with the counterattack. Tapsy misses the ball actually. Follow up from Kassalian is there. Maybe pass to Tooth. Will not connect. 1.5 minute played and no goals so far. Rocket Felines holding on, but they have to score some goals themselves to win this game.
Arctic coming a lot closer than Rocket Felines are, basically. They're still getting quite cornered. Arctic going in with a lot of speed still. They really haven't really stopped with their pressure. Kassalian is up already, almost with another goal. Toif puts it to the side. Kassalian is up, misses the ball though. Could have been a little bit of time for them, but with 0 boost they can't do much either. Arctic just keeping up with the pressure. Rolly still again with 0 boost. Unfortunate for them, but ArcticGaming looks like they have a lot more boost control than the Felines do.
Yeah, you hate to see it. Rocket Feline still trying to find a way in, trying to find a way to dismantle the defense of Arctic. So far nothing worked. Now a lot of commitment on the blue side, but doesn't seem too dangerous for the moment. Tapsy brings it off the corner. PPFX with the miss. Tapsy cannot connect, and the double commit. Miscommunication on the Rocket Feline side. Very, very unfortunate. It would have been a good opportunity, but at least they're getting those, but they just have to use them. Casper with the shot will get blocked by Toif. Yeah, definitely more aggression, a little bit more control on the side of the Rocket Felines, but yeah, they still have to score a goal for that to be worth it. Casper off the corner, looking good. Pass off the backboard. Tapsy cannot read that. Those are the ones you have to get if you want to have a chance at winning the series. Ooh. Demo onto a Rolly. And definitely still a chance for the Felines. But Arctic still looking strong as well. Let's see what they can do here. One more attempt to get it into the middle for PPFX Toif. Now maybe passing opportunity, but they get demoed away. Tapsy off the backboard will be intercepted by Toif. Casper another chance. Good pressure now from Rocket Felines. They have to keep this up, and Arctic so far doesn't have as an easy job as last game was.
Yeah, definitely a good defensive rotation from the Rocket Felines. They're a lot better than they did last time. They're just not that offensive anymore than they were before. So they're definitely being careful. They're looking that they don't make any mistakes, because a mistake could cost them the game and maybe even eventually the series. So there's still some double commits coming out, which is kind of dangerous, but Arctic doesn't seem to really find an opening to get that goal in. But they're getting very, very close.
Absolutely. 20 seconds are ticking down on the clock. If any team can find a goal before the timer runs down, it will be very dangerous. Oh my god, what a save there from Tapsy. And now the counterplay opportunity. The shot will be missed. That would have been the chance to take it in. Ball is still up. 3 seconds to go. Can they keep it up? A Rolly. That's a good clear. PFX is already up though. That's a dangerous one. Can he get the goal? The read is not there from Tapsy. So many opportunities for Rock Felines, but can they turn one into the goal before Arctic can? So dangerous right now. Arctic could close it out right now and take home the series. Aroli with the shot. Kasalin is there to put it away though. More pressure coming out. That's a high ball into the middle. Kasalin is fast though. Someone has to go up. Aroli will get it, but that's another free shot. Kasalin tries to get a pass. Bit too much power on that one. And Casper will take control to Tapsy into the middle. Goes for the dribble. Gets 50-50 though. Rolly's still in possession. That's a good pass into the middle. A lot of commitment from the Arctic side. But so far, nothing gets past the goal line. Pipifax now with a chance. And will score it in. Arctic takes the series as the last defender. Did not have enough boost. I think it was Tapsy. Very low tank. And Pipifax gets another touch to put it in. And that's the 3-2-0 for Arctic Gaming at the take home this series against the Rocket Felines.
Strong performance from the Arctic side. They definitely played very well. They took all their opportunities. Rocket Felines had almost double the amount of shots in this game, but still weren't able to get a goal. That just shows that Arctic had a better defense than the Rocket Felines did. Aroli, and I think Aroli played a very good game. He had a very supporting play style this game. Casper came in with a lot of offense, as I mentioned before. He has been getting the goals for them. Tapsy has been playing all around very consistently. So I think the team is a team to look out for. This is their first performance this season on. I think this is even their first game so far. So it wasn't the worst performance. It wasn't their best either. But I can see that they can definitely bring some upsets.
Yeah, definitely. I think in the end it comes down to what can you do with the opportunities that you get. And Rocket Felines definitely improved a lot in the series during those games, between the games. I'm not sure what they talked about, but it worked in some ways. And they did get a lot of opportunities and a lot of pressure. But in the end, they weren't able to turn those into goals. And just the shooting, the striking, that's probably what they have to work on. Because the pressure was there, but they couldn't break Arctic quite yet. So I think you still can't underestimate, even if it was a 3-0, you see the standing 3-0, but that doesn't mean anything because Rock Felines put on a good show in those last games. The start a little bit slow in the beginning, but I think they evolved very, very well during the series. So we'll see what they can do during the next weeks of the SEL fall season. But Arctic so far taking home their second win, I think, already. They beat Whiff Masters last week. Now a sweep against Rock Felines. So far their season looks really good, and the Felines still they still have to play against Lausanne from last week, I believe, if they haven't played that yet. So also going to be a tough game. Tough start for them. We'll see if they can bounce back. So that was the 2 series we have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I very well did so. Edelweiss and Arctic will be the teams to take home their respective games. Nukes, any last words to the viewers in the chat?
Wear masks, please. Thank you.
Like last week, same message. Yeah, guys, stay healthy, and please take care of yourself and the nice people around you. So, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, we're gonna be back next Thursday, as always, with the next series of week 3 this time. And I wish you a very nice evening, the rest of it. And until next week, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you very, very soon.